Most people don't realize their MacBook Pro M5 Pro or M5 Max is held back by the wrong wireless mouse, costing them speed and comfort every single day. Welcome to my channel. We reveal top 7 best MacBook Pro, M5 Pro, and M5 Max wireless mouse with links in description. The moment your trackpad starts freezing during a deadline, even a premium laptop feels painfully ordinary. That's exactly where the UGREEN Wireless Mouse 2.4G changes the experience from frustrating to effortless. Right away, this mouse feels designed for people who spend serious hours on their laptops, especially users searching for a reliable companion for the best MacBook Pro, M5 Pro, and M5 Max wireless mouse setup. The ergonomic shape sits naturally in the hand, avoiding that stiff wrist feeling cheaper mice create after long editing sessions or office work. Now here's what surprised me most. The 5-level DPI adjustment actually matters in daily use. Switching between precise spreadsheet work and fast browsing feels smooth instead of awkward. At 4000 DPI, movement stays sharp and responsive, which makes it a practical option for creators, students, and professionals using high-resolution MacBook displays. Battery anxiety is another hidden problem people rarely talk about. Many wireless mice become annoying because they constantly need charging. UGREEN solves that with up to 18 months of battery life, and honestly, that kind of convenience quietly improves your workflow more than flashy RGB features ever could. The 6-button layout also adds real productivity value. Forward and back navigation feels instant while researching, editing, or multitasking across tabs. Of course, it's not perfect. Compared to premium rechargeable options like the Logitech MX Master 3S, the materials feel simpler and less luxurious. It also lacks Bluetooth connectivity, which may matter for minimalist desk setups. Still, for users wanting dependable performance without overspending, this mouse delivers comfort, speed, and flexibility, and everyday reliability in a surprisingly satisfying package. Point period. A silent mouse can change the entire mood of a workspace faster than a laptop upgrade. That sounds dramatic, until you spend 6 hours editing, browsing, or working with a frustrating pointer that skips, lags, or dies halfway through the day. That's exactly where the Logitech M185 wireless mouse quietly surprises people. Right out of the box, the setup feels effortless. Plug in the tiny USB receiver, and within seconds, the mouse is ready to move. No complicated pairing, no confusing software, just instant control. For MacBook users searching for a reliable companion beside the latest MacBook Pro, M5 Pro, and M5 Max setup, that simplicity feels refreshing. The real charm here is comfort without over-design. The curved body fits naturally in either hand, making long browsing sessions less tiring. Whether you're answering emails, editing documents, or managing multiple tabs, the 1000 DPI optical tracking stays smooth on most surfaces. That consistency matters more than flashy RGB lighting most people never use. Battery anxiety is another hidden frustration buyers face. Many wireless mice demand constant charging, interrupting workflow at the worst moments. The M185 handles this differently, with up to 12 months of battery life, giving users relief from daily charging habits. That alone makes it attractive for students, remote workers, and travelers carrying a MacBook Pro, M5 Pro, or M5 Max. Of course, it is not perfect. Compared to premium options like the Logitech MX Master 3S, it lacks advanced gestures and ultra-premium scrolling features. But not everyone needs a luxury productivity mouse. Some people simply want reliability that disappears into the background. And strangely enough, that's exactly why the Logitech M185 feels smarter than its price tag suggests. The moment you stop hearing loud clicks in a crowded cafe or late-night workspace, you realize how much a silent mouse can change your entire workflow. That's exactly the feeling the TECKNET wireless mouse delivers from the first hour of use. This isn't just another accessory fighting for desk space. The TECKNET wireless mouse feels designed for people who are tired of unreliable tracking, annoying battery swaps, and awkward hand strain during long sessions on a MacBook Pro setup. Especially for creators, students, remote workers, and multitaskers searching for a dependable companion among the best MacBook Pro, M5 Pro, and M5 Max wireless mouse options, this one quietly earns attention. The triple connectivity support is the real surprise here. BT 5.0, BT 3.0, and 2.4 GHz switching make moving between devices incredibly smooth. 1 second you're editing on a MacBook Pro, the next you're answering messages on a tablet without reconnecting cables or wasting time in settings. Then comes the comfort factor. The shape feels natural during extended use, while the silent buttons remove that constant clicking noise that usually becomes irritating after hours of work. The 400/800 DPI adjustment also helps whether you're browsing casually or handling detailed creative tasks. Battery life adds another layer of convenience because the rechargeable design removes the hassle of constantly buying batteries. It's not perfect, though. Hardcore gamers may prefer a heavier RGB-focused mouse with ultra-aggressive polling rates. Compared to premium models like Logitech MX series devices, TECKNET is simpler in materials and customization. But for everyday productivity, travel setups, and clean minimalist desks, this mouse delivers a surprisingly polished experience without draining your wallet. Sometimes the smartest upgrade is the one that quietly makes every work session feel easier. The strangest thing about modern gaming mice, most of them promise freedom, then quietly trap you with lag, weak batteries, or uncomfortable shapes after 2 hours of use. That's exactly why the AULA SC580 wireless gaming mouse feels surprisingly refreshing the moment it lands on your desk. This mouse targets a real problem many creators and gamers face today. You buy a sleek wireless mouse for your MacBook or gaming setup, only to realize it struggles during multitasking, editing, or fast-paced gameplay. The AULA SC580 approaches things differently. Its tri-mode connection instantly adds flexibility. Switch between 2.4G wireless, Bluetooth 5.0, and USB-C wired mode without turning your workspace into a cable disaster. Now here's where it becomes interesting for users searching for the best MacBook Pro, M5 Pro, and M5 Max wireless mouse. The lightweight ergonomic body feels balanced during long editing sessions, while the 12,000 DPI sensor keeps movement sharp and responsive. Whether you're gaming late at night or managing creative workloads on a MacBook Pro, the tracking feels fluid instead of frustrating. The 6 programmable buttons also add practical value. Shortcuts become faster, workflow feels cleaner, competitive games feel more controlled. Of course, it is not perfect. Compared to premium ultralight esports mice like the Logitech G Pro X Superlight, the SC580 feels slightly heavier and less premium in material quality. But considering the price difference, the trade-off feels reasonable rather than disappointing. This is the kind of mouse that quietly earns a permanent spot beside your laptop, not because it screams luxury, but because every click simply feels right. The average office worker clicks a mouse over 3 million times a year, and most people don't realize the pain building in their wrist until it's already affecting their focus. That's exactly where the Logitech MX Vertical wireless mouse changes the experience. At first glance, it looks unusual, almost futuristic. But within a few hours, the design starts making sense. Your hand rests naturally instead of twisting flat against the desk. That small shift creates a surprising sense of relief during long editing sessions, spreadsheet work, or late-night creative projects on a MacBook Pro setup. For users searching for the best MacBook Pro, M5 Pro, and M5 Max wireless mouse, comfort matters just as much as speed. The MX Vertical balances both. The tracking feels smooth and accurate, especially when switching between multiple screens. Logitech's Flow feature is where things become genuinely impressive. Moving files between 3 systems, even between Windows and Apple computers, feels seamless and modern. Battery life is another quiet win. A quick recharge delivers hours of productivity without the constant stress of carrying spare batteries or charging every night. Still, it's not perfect for everyone. Gamers or users who prefer ultra-light compact mice may find the vertical shape bulky at first. There's also a learning curve during the first couple of days. Compared to the Logitech MX Master 3S, the MX Vertical sacrifices a little portability for ergonomic support. Who should buy it? Professionals, video editors, students, remote workers, anyone spending serious hours on a MacBook Pro M5 Pro or M5 Max and wanting less strain without losing workflow speed. Some gadgets disappear into your desk setup. This one quietly changes how your entire workday feels. One small shift in weight can change how your entire gaming or work session feels. The GravaStar Mercury M2 wireless gaming mouse arrives like something built from the future, yet designed for real hands-on struggle. Most users suffer from heavy dragging mice, inconsistent tracking, and fatigue during long edits or ranked matches. This 79-gram hollowed-out design removes that burden instantly. The PAW3395DN sensor with 26,000 dpi delivers razor-precise control even on fast flicks. The 5 programmable buttons adapt to your workflow, whether you are editing, streaming, or dominating FPS battles. RGB light sync adds personality without distraction. Transparent black shell gives it a bold identity. MacBook Pro users often struggle finding a precise wireless companion that matches their speed and portability needs. This is where it fits perfectly into the best MacBook Pro M5 Pro and M5 Max wireless mouse category. Compared to heavier mainstream mice, it feels more responsive than many Logitech-style alternatives, though ultralight build may feel less solid to some users. If ye are a gamer, digital creator, or MacBook Pro professional who value speed and agility, this mouse makes sense. It turns every movement into something effortless, almost instinctive, like your hand finally catching up with your ideas. Still, it is not for everyone. If you prefer heavy grip mice or office-only use, this lightweight style may feel too fast at first. But for MacBook Pro workflows, especially within the best MacBook Pro M5 Pro and M5 Max wireless mouse category, it becomes a silent upgrade you notice every single day in real use experience. Some mice feel invisible until the moment you switch them and realize everything before was compromise. The Razer DeathAdder V4 Pro wireless gaming mouse does exactly that. At just 56 grams, it removes the drag you didn't know was slowing your aim. In fast-paced gaming or heavy editing on a MacBook Pro M5 Pro or M5 Max, every gram matters. This is where precision starts feeling effortless. Many users struggle with lag, hand fatigue, and inconsistent tracking on wireless setups. This mouse answers that with Hyperspeed Wireless Gen 2 and the Focus Pro 45K sensor Gen 2. Movements stay locked, even during chaotic flicks. For professionals searching for a best MacBook Pro, M5 Pro, and M5 Max wireless mouse setup, this pairs cleanly with Apple's workflow. Smooth scrolling via the optical wheel adds control in timelines, design boards, and browsing. Battery anxiety also fades. Up to 150 hours means you stop thinking about charging and start focusing on output. Still, it is not perfect. The shape favors larger hands, and competitive FPS players may prefer slightly more aggressive grip textures. Logitech's G Pro X Superlight 2 remains a close rival with a different ergonomic feel. Buy it if you want low-weight precision, long endurance, and seamless Mac integration. Skip it if you prefer ultra-textured grips or ultra-budget options. In real use, it feels less like a tool and more like an extension of intent, turning hesitation into flow on every click. Overall, it transforms everyday productivity and gaming sessions on MacBook setups into smoother, faster, and more responsive experiences without distraction whatsoever today.